G'day everyone, it's Temujin here from SL Colonies and I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial video on the distillery system behind me. It's part of the greater brewery system as a whole, where we've got the mash tun, we've got the fermenter as the second stage of the brewing process, we've got the optional distilling process and an optional aging process, and we will be adding a bottling system to the brewing overhaul as well. So let's do this. So this is our distiller. This is the mesh model that you can see here. There are a few different things you can do. So as the owner, first of all, if you are the owner of this item, if you edit it, you will see that it is completely modifiable. So you can stretch it, do as you like with it. You can also grab this main prim, this yellow prim here, which is the master prim and contains all the core scripts. You can move it around. You can also unlink it from this mesh and link your own mesh to it. Just make sure that if you're going to use your own mesh, that this box remains the master prim. To do that, you select your prims first prior to selecting the master prim and then clicking on link. All right. Basically, all the hover text comes out of there, and the owner of the mesh prim has to be, the creator has to be one of us as the creators of the system. Other things you can do as the owner is you can long left click on the item. So if you left click and hold for about 3 seconds, and then release, you'll get some owner options. You can reset all the scripts inside here if you're getting issues with it. You can change the name of the item. So that's basically the same as renaming this. It just changes the name of the item on our website as well as on any linked signs. And there's also this, so you can link a sign to this item. If you want to learn about linked signs, there is a linked sign video tutorial on that, which I'll link to this video. And there is also hover text. It's self-explanatory, on or off, or you can change the color of the hover text. Basically, the hover text is what comes up while it's crafting, a bit like this. If you don't like the default green, or you don't want it at all, you can change that to your liking. Other things you have in this, I'll do another long left click. I'll talk about security first. So like our other crafting stations, you can set it to public, open to the public. Colony, so it's open only to your colony. There is a colony sign tutorial video, which I'll link also to this video. And you can also set it to group access only or to owner, meaning you only. Now, another thing we have here that is different to some of our other stations is set sounds. If you click on set sounds, so firstly, I'll explain. Now, when you start crafting in this, the fire will start to burn and make a fire sound. So the default is a fire sound. So if you want to change that sound, you click on start sound and add the UUID. You can also change the volume of that sound that loops if you don't like it. If you don't want any sound, you can also disable that through this system. The finishing sound is a bit like the dinging sound you get at the end of the cooking station to let you know, hey, the crafting's finished, come and collect it before it spoils. You can change that as well as the volume. So that's pretty much everything on the owner menu. Now let's go over what you can do as a player with the distiller. First and foremost, to be able to use this, if you left click it, you will need to be a brewer of level 5. If you are any less than that or you are not a brewer, you'll be notified in chat that you are not the required level and what level you need to be. How it works, basically, if you left click it, you can distill any drink from our system that contains alcohol. You will need to add a drink. So in the database has to be considered a drink, which you can make through the brewing system, or you can make cocktails in a cooking system if you've used alcohol in those cooking recipes. You need to have 100 units of that drink to be able to put it into this. And what you get out of the distilling process is, let's say your product has 10% alcohol, you will get back a product with 20% alcohol. But the 100 units you've put in, you will get back only half the contents for every time you do a cycle. Okay, so basically what you do here is you add a drink. I'll have to close this because the menu would have timed out. So let's go again. Let's add a drink. It will search my inventory for a drink that I have. I happen to have limoncello in my inventory, so I'll use that for the tutorial video purposes. Limoncello here. So you see the drink is limoncello. It says here I've added 100 limoncello to the still. It is currently set to 1 cycle, and this process will take 2 hours to complete. So you can set the cycles. Now, I know this drink is 36% alcohol by default, okay? So I'm not going to have the full amount of cycles available. The max cycles you can get is 6. That's if you have a low content alcohol and you want to double it 6 times. So I can double it up to 2 times. So if I do 1 cycle, it will take 2 hours. That means my 36% alcohol product will become a 72% alcohol product. If I go into a second cycle, that 72% becomes 44%, right? That's why it won't let me do a third cycle. It won't let you go beyond the 100% sort of area. If you do go above it, if I were to select 2 and it will say a 148% whatever product will come out, it won't let me name the product. It will set it to be 100% alcohol and it will automatically name it to ethanol. And ethanol basically is death, okay? So I'm going to go again through the add drink cycle so I can show you what it looks like. I'll leave it to 1 and I will check the recipe. And when you check the recipe, you can name it. Now you can name it for every type of cycle. So if I had limoncello and I did 1 cycle, I can name that. If I then come back and did 2 cycles, I can name that because it's a different product. It's got a different alcohol content. Limoncello 2. So I'm going to call it Limoncello 2, submit. So it says here, I'm going to have a drunk of 72. Let's go back and try the 2 so I can see if it does double from 72 and show you guys. Let's go back into limoncello. Limoncello. Yep, I've got my limoncello. Set my cycles to 2. And check the recipe. And let's do limoncello. I'll call it 2 again. Submit, see what happens. Limoncello 2. All right, so you see how it's 144, so it has taken that. So if I go to make this, it won't actually make limoncello. Well, it shouldn't. Let's hit finalize. As you see, it's automatically named it to ethanol. Okay, it's going to take 4 hours. So basically, if you want to make a poison that's going to kill someone instantly when they drink it, go ahead and make ethanol. If you want to make a product that is your own product though, keep it below that 100 drunk stat. And go from there. That's pretty much that. So in 4 hours time, I'll be able to collect my ethanol. As usual, like our videos, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed on YouTube, leave comments. If you have any questions or any ideas or anything like that, just jump on our Discord or our forums and we'd be happy to hear from you and help out. As usual, we love the community. So, yep, so that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you guys next time.